You having fun indecently eating that popsicle?
Yeah.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest. Last time on Stumble Quest.
As Art is like mulling around the room and thinking about the notes, something clicks into place, and tell me what it is.
Y'all are poring over the notes.
Yeah.
There is a certain thing that is referred to multiple times in multiple documents that you guys have found.
Fuck off.
Something that the Wanderer has left behind.
We just know that something is named Tessara.
Say Tessara.
As soon as the word Tessara is said out loud,
Yeah.
the wall fizzles away. The stone that you guys just found is its own thing. It's just carefully embedded into the wall of the cave.
Can we take it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the one that you guys found in the box.
Okay,
so
so it's
tiny.
another glyph.
Yeah.
Up the rough, rocky terrain you go. He finds at the top a plateau of sorts, on the north end of which there is a small little group of people all kind of hanging around a little campfire.
Oh.
Can Art listen with his special ears?
You can very clearly hear three male voices. They seem to be arguing about where to go next and talking about marks.
Up there, it's the 4 pillars from the notes.
Okay. Well,
But-
that's good.
I think that we need 4 runes. You have 1, I have another, and I'm pretty sure we're missing 2. Or whatever.
Art's gonna nod and also add, hey, there's a full moon in 2 days. Whatever we try, we should try then.
As the conversation continues, and they're still kind of arguing with each other, at one point, one of them says, "Look, the boss has got a good thing going on right now, and I don't want to fuck with that."
Art kind of like looks at them like, what? He doesn't really want to jump to killing people.
You don't have
We
to, I will
aren't?
do it for you.
He's like, maybe we could just get the information out of them. You could just like act mean and scary and not.
Do you
Kill
want to diplomacy this, or do you want to intimidate this?
I think they're
Mechanically, diplomacy is probably the best option.
Probably.
But intimidate is a substantially less bonused option that we could still pursue.
Knack is like nodding along to your plan, but he's really he's like hunched over, and very like still very like meekly posed. He's like nodding. Who's gonna intimidate them?
I will say that we look a little suspicious as we are right now.
They look suspicious.
I know,
Who doesn't look
exactly.
suspicious?
No, but that is my point.
And everyone looks suspicious.
They're probably criminals. That's what I mean. And if we come up as a group of people that looks equally suspicious, they're just going to try and fight us. So maybe we need a plan to make us look, less dangerous, and like we will kill them, which was honestly, frankly, my first idea, so fair.
But if we're going with intimidation, I think Art should be the one. I think Art's the scariest of the
I don't
group.
think you are right, but I respect you. But listen.
Art kind of, when you say, like, I think Art looks the scariest, he's like, really?
What have I ever done to scare you?
Actually,
you scare me all the time. I'm so scared of you.
I think that's just about you, though.
You're scary as fuck, dude.
I can't believe you're scared of him.
I can hardly stand to look at you sometimes because you're so scary.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
I have no words right now.
Art's literally
Knack,
where is this coming
Knack,
from?
Knack looks at Scarlet. Is like, what? What do you mean you don't think the same? What? I thought that was the thing. I thought that I was the nice one. Oswalt's the sexy one, and Art is the scary one.
Oh.
Art looks very confused.
I am just staring. I don't think I have words. I don't even have any.
He can't deal with this breakdown of the party dynamics right now.
Whoa.
And Brix is the smart one.
Canonically.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I am not failing to notice that you are not telling me what I am. Is there a reason for that?
You're the muscle.
Right.
At this point, Art's almost like laughing.
Demolitions
he's
expert.
gonna have to like roll a fucking
With my -1 to strength.
Well, to be fair, you do have vanity muscles, and shredded people look pretty strong.
I do. Okay, I understand.
That is so funny.
I understand the confusion. Okay, well, now that we have this information that we didn't need, what I was going to say was, you are an elf, so it's probably not so weird for you to be here. Maybe you can go there and pretend that you are lost or something and try to get some information out of them. Maybe they'll be nicer to you.
Art weighs this for a minute and kind of nods. And
You're the only one who doesn't look out of place here, is what I mean. They might think that you are completely, harmless, even though I look at Knack, he is scary.
Knack like looks shocked by this. What? Art, if you're gonna go over there and you're gonna act, and you're gonna try to not be scary, I think you might want to wear this. And he gives you his mask. Cover up this, and he motions at like your face.
I can't get over the fact that Art is horrifying to Knack. Like, I don't know what to do with this information. I am so...
Art will nod, take the mask, and absolutely not put it on.
Okay.
And he's gonna... I guess he's walking over there. Let's do this, yeah.
And don't worry that if they try anything weird, I'll kill them. So, go ahead.
Yeah, we got your back.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna go over there and
Okay.
Knack looks at Scarlet. What do you mean I'm the scary one?
I never said that.
No, Scarlet was saying that about Art.
Are you projecting?
What? No, I thought that at some point Scarlet said that Knack was clearly the scary one.
No.
I only looked at you to to agree with it, so that we didn't have to continue this conversation. It was mostly like I understand your point. Yes,
he is scary.
Art is very scary.
The scary one.
Just this like sweet little
freshly jellied choir baby.
Boy.
Freshly jellied? Disgusting.
Okay. Yeah, Art will tentatively approach and make his approach known. Like, he's not going to try and like stealth up to them and be like, "Hey."
Boom. Okay. Well, as you're getting closer.
Okay. So I guess he'll get to like here-ish and kind of like like,
yeah, you can clearly see at this point that they are armed.
Mm-hmm.
They have swords.
Mm-hmm.
As they notice you approaching, one of them, the closest to you, draws said sword, and the one farthest from you says, "Hey, you lost or something?"
Gods be with you, friends. Now that I can like see them, what do they look like?
I mean, they are pretty covered up in general, like they're wrapped up in robes and such, so you can't really make out much of their figures. But what you can see of their faces, it seems like one of them is an elf, The other two are half elves.
Okay. Gods be with you. My apologies. I am, in fact, lost. I was just wandering up the mountain looking for... I don't know. I was just wondering if maybe you knew your way around these parts.
I would say we know our way around pretty good, yeah? Just hold on a second for just 1 second. And they turn and start whispering to each other.
Is sense motive on whispering?
Sure, go for it.
23.
Do you still have your special ears activated?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so they're clearly talking about mugging you.
Okay.
Look, I know that you were talking about like not doing anything that the boss is not saying, but this guy would just walk right up to us. This has got to be fine, right?
It's got to be fine. This is a fine crime.
It's like nobody's gonna know. It's up in the mountains. Who cares?
They got that,
and they're just kind of like, yeah, I know, but we really were told we can't really do anything right now.
But what
and
if
the other
the
was like, no, he's got a point. He's got a point.
I'm so tempted
Who's gonna
to just,
know?
Like, ditch the plan immediately.
It's up to you. If you, I told you, if you get in trouble, you just gotta wave. We'll fight. I don't have a problem with that. You know, if they are being obtuse on purpose.
So after a little bit of that type of exchange, one of them's like, all right. And then they turn back to face you, and they're like, yeah, come here for a sec.
Sure.
We'll help you out, bud. It's all good.
Time for badass art. Do something fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throw that alchemist fire that you stole from Brix.
Go buck wild on these sumbitches.
I know.
Leave one alive so you can question them.
You can be questioned when you're crispy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that, like, if we notice anything's wrong, we're gonna spring. Like, I can't imagine either Knack or Scarlet just standing there waiting for something to happen.
I will just say be cautious with alchemist fire in an enclosed space.
As he's listening to them talk amongst themselves, I think he will message Scarlet and Knack and basically say, like, we're not talking.
Okay.
And by the time they've turned back around, he will have drawn his halberd. When they're like, hey, come on over here.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I get the message, I'm like, just smiling gleefully at Knack.
When they say, like, yeah, come on over here, we'll help you out. Art is going to gently smile and say, why don't you tell me what you're doing here? And by the way, we have you cornered. And I'd like to roll intimidation on that.
Sure.
Which is not his strongest suit, but not a weak suit necessarily. That's a 26.
There's something very unsettling about a non-threatening person being very confident in the violence they can inflict.
Yeah. This plan was foolproof, man. You're the perfect person to execute this.
They all do look like they're stunned that you just said that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Knack steps out from his hiding place and with his Githka in hand and activates bull strength. So a big, scary ghost bull skull appears over his face.
Well, I still have my spider legs out, so I will crawl.
Oh,
Wait, you have
God.
actual spider legs?
Yes, well, they're made of wood. I have, like, spiral... honestly, my spider web is pretty gross. It's like, I just get, like, huge, like wooden spider legs out of my back.
I feel like we've mentioned
this.
Yeah, that was...
It's like a Dr. Octopus sort of thing.
Yeah. That happened the first time on the
island.
On the island, on Anime Island.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It looks a lot sexier there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's roll initiatives and stuff.
Oh, they're just straight up going to attack?
I mean...
Well, yeah, they could choose to surrender, Jeph.
They could choose 18. To surrender. They're definitely shocked. It's not out of the question that they might surrender mid-combat.
Ooh, okay. 19 plus 2. 21.
21?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
12.
That's almost the best I could do.
Okay, 12.
Let me come up here.
And Knack?
18.
Well, we are up here, right? So we might as well...
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think by the time you two walk out, you're, like, behind Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Scarlet goes first.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to do combat then? Directly? Straight away?
I mean, we rolled initiative, but there's nothing to say that, like, we could not intimidate them into submission. They're obviously working for someone.
And they're already rattled from
If you want
Art.
me to, my intimidate is extremely good. So I could...
I would say at this point, like, we could probably still avoid full combat.
Okay, let me see if I can make them shit their pants.
Yeah.
Real quick. 15 plus 11. 26.
Fuck!
Another
Jesus
26.
My intimidate is my highest stat.
God damn. What do you do with your intimidate? Do you say anything to them?
Well, I want to break free. No. I would like to break free, please. I am thinking about it, but I am not very sure because I don't know if you have a plan, like, you know, as Art. I don't know if you have.
I mean, he does want to know why they're here. Okay. And the idea that they may have any missing piece of this puzzle.
Okay.
Is obviously enough for him to say, no, let's
fucking
fight.
Dance.
Like,
okay.
he's ready.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to revert my voice back to its original voice. I'm not going to say what it is because I will keep the kind of creature that Scarlet is still ambiguous, but it's not human, and it does sound kind of
it's not
a little
human.
horrifying. Yes. Yeah.
Deep and creaky.
Yes. Yeah. If you could add the quality of, like, you know, like splintering wood to, like, someone's voice, it would be something like that.
Yeah.
Like, really raspy and weird. Just to drive home, since I got the spider legs, I'm gonna have fun with it. You know, it's just to mess with them.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'll walk a little closer and I'll say,
empty your pockets and tell me everything you know, or I'll rip your spine out of your throat and beat you to death with it.
But less calm than this, you know?
Okay.
Or just as calm. I don't know. Someone
just as
really
calm. I just mean not calm.
Like,
not calm. Like, I just don't have the quality of voice that he does, but you will have to imagine.
The dude closest to you guys, who had already drawn his sword, is now fully terrified and has dropped his sword.
I would love for him to try and, like, pick it up. Like, oh shit!
Oh fuck! Shit. Oh shit! He just keeps dropping it. Shit! Fuck!
He's dropping. It's fight time.
The other two are fumbling, trying to grab at their swords, and are kind of failing. The one farthest to the right in the back of the group sort of trips over himself and falls on his ass.
Oh, poor child.
The other one is he's still on his feet and is still grabbing at his sword.
I reach out a hand at him and I cast heat metal on his sword so that it is just red hot.
Oops.
sick.
That's pretty gnarly.
That's it.
He
Mission status sick.
he grabs at his sword again. He touches the pommel of it, and it burns the shit out of his hand.
I laugh, by the way.
And he just goes, ah! And lets go. He drops to his knees and puts his hands in the air. And they surrender.
Yeah.
There. Hey.
You all scared the shit out of them.
Nobody peed? Make them pee.
Nobody peed.
Oh,
One of them fell over.
that's good enough. I'll take it.
Okay.
Fell right on his ass.
So they've dropped their weapons, as far as we can tell.
They're done. They're like,
yeah.
What? We give. What?
Okay.
You guys are way crazier than we are.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even
When
know
you
the
think
fucking
you
half of it,
crazy.
my dude.
Holy shit.
Cool. So Art will walk up and like kick their weapons away, basically.
Mm.
And say,
Except
all right,
for the one that's red hot, I assume.
Well, I mean, he can kick it. He got leather boots.
Okay.
He's not picking it up or anything.
Okay.
I still want to see what they have in their fucking pockets. I want to see all their shit they're carrying right now.
Yeah. So he
Okay.
will halberd still
pockets.
out. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
stands.
maybe like 5 feet away, just like kind of. I think this is. I don't know if this is like an act or if this is like how he's really feeling, but he is like halberd blade to neck, saying like, okay, what were you doing here? Who's the boss?
Look, man, our boss he's down south somewhere. We're just thieves, man.
Who are you here with?
This is it. It's just us. We're just here. We're just camping out. We're hiding out away from the guards. That's it.
So you come from the city.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And what are you doing here?
We're hiding out.
Hiding out.
Perhaps pillaging these ruins?
What? No. What do we want with some rocks?
Wait, why are you hiding? What did you do?
Well, I mean, we've been stealing from folks. But our boss, he told us to lay low, and we thought, well, why would anybody come up to the top of a mountain? I don't know. So we thought we'd just hang out, wait, and then maybe later we'd come back down, and maybe rob some folks again like normal. I don't know.
Sense motive. I get an 18 to sense motive.
I mean, okay, so he's telling the truth, but there might be perhaps some details he's skipping over.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
What?
something.
Okay.
Why are you really here?
Like I said, man, our boss told us that we were gonna just lay low. He's doing his own thing. I didn't ask too many questions. I guess he found something. He
Who is your
found
boss?
something, and it was helping
Yeah.
him out.
Now's the part where you tell us who your boss is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, listen. Head of our little group of merry men. His name is Derige.
Wow.
Okay, he like I said, he's operating something outside the city to the south, maybe like the southwest, somewhere out there. He's doing his own thing. He's got something going on. I was just told that I don't want to cause. We shouldn't be causing too much trouble for the time being. so that doesn't mess up whatever he's got going on. I don't know.
You don't know where he is exactly.
I guess he said something about the old city. I think.
Okay.
Well, luckily that's on our way.
Yeah. Do you have anything on you other than your weapons?
Yeah.
Starts rummaging through his pocket and he motions for the other two to start doing the same.
Yeah.
And they all toss out like a couple of little satchels of coins.
Huh. I mean, I'll take it. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
And one of them has like a little a brooch of sorts. It's a silver brooch.
Is there anything I like
with an amethyst in the middle of it?
Oh, there's no symbols or nothing.
No.
I just take it. Take it all.
That was my mom's.
That was my mother's. Please.
So
it's all I have.
Is there anything else you need to tell us, or should I scramble your brains?
Like what? What do you want to know? I just don't want to die.
Good.
It's a good instinct.
Yes. There's nothing you found here in this cave. Nothing.
What? No.
Okay. And
what cave?
Oh. Well, I guess
the one down near the bottom with the weird boulder?
And you absolutely don't know why your boss told you to come here.
He didn't say here specifically.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that is good, actually. That's good to know.
Yeah. Art's going to say, that's good. You should leave.
Yeah, you should go.
Aye, Captain.
Find another mountain. Get out of here.
This is my man. Yeah. All right. Good.
Yes,
and
sir.
Art's going to withdraw his halberd and say, and the people at the bottom of the mountain are probably more terrifying than we are, so just be on your merry way.
There's a smoldering corpse in a giant skeleton. I think they will know. As soon as they come out, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Guys, get out
oh
of here.
no!
If it's all the same to you, we might stay up here for just a little bit longer before we leave.
I don't think you will.
Okay.
You really should leave because he is the nice one.
All right. So wait, are you escorting these bandits down the mountain?
No, they could just.
I'm telling them
just
to get the fuck out.
Scram. Yeah, they can scram.
Let's intimidate the shit out of them. Everyone roll intimidate. And we'll all go, get the fuck out of here all at the same time.
Do it.
We're just throwing like bottles and shit at them. Oh my god, nat 20 plus 11.
Oh my god.
31.
I got a 1.
I got a 16.
But I don't know if it matters at this point.
And Art got a rock.
Art got a 1.
I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna pull out some
Art
fun
was
shit.
going to do something.
Art
but thought better of it.
Crack.
Yeah.
Art's like, he can't really keep this up for that long.
Yeah.
He was about to break character, as it were.
Yeah.
Just like, but what does Scarlet do that's that intimidating?
That's scary? Man, I mean, okay, like, the only thing that I have is...
Do a spook.
Yeah, I mean, I do have magic. You can...
But do you... But what?
I mean, for the purpose of being scary, I would have to use magic. It's not like I can be that scary past. You know what I mean? But I can change my glamour a little bit, I'd say, if you allow it for like a second to look really scary.
Can do your...
Yeah, sure. As long as only they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it will be a spell so that only they can see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can show them my actual look for a little bit and just speak in tongues for fun. Like, I'm probably not saying anything. I'm
just
probably like, an order of chips and a cola large, but like in
I was gonna say it's just in like abyssal, so it sounds terrible.
And like Eldritch speech, just ordering some chicken parm in Eldritch.
All right,
chicken parm.
So you do that, you get real close to them.
Yeah.
And you do something completely indescribably terrifying.
Yeah.
And they immediately start screaming and run away and tumble down that little rock face.
Oh, no.
And are all beat up now from falling down some rocks and continue running until you can't see them anymore.
Bye.
As soon as they are like out of even special earshot, Art just Art entirely breaks, and it's just like, oh god,
this stress.
Oh my god,
it's getting to him.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm glad that worked.
You did great.
As a quick,
fuck's sake,
as a quick brief time jump, do Brix and I see them?
Yes.
I was just gonna say, why don't we cut to the other group real quick, and show their approach down the mountain. So, before anything else, before you see anything, Brix and Oswalt and Damia and all the animals, just as the fire of the scorpion is starting to die down, you start hearing panicked screaming and, like, you know, just frantic sprinting and rocks tumbling down the mountain.
I love the idea that they all sat there and watched that scorpion burn.
Burn, bitch, like burn.
We got it.
Yeah.
And then a few moments later, as the screaming continues to get louder, you see a group of 3 people like running vaguely towards you, like in your general direction, but kind of going past you. As they see your strange little group with a burning scorpion, they freeze for a moment and look at each other and look at you and are just kind of in shock.
And there's still a troll skeleton.
Yeah, the troll skeleton is like toasting marshmallows on the fucking pile of burning.
I feel like the troll skeleton would have despawned by now. But I would say that because these things are created in black mist, it kind of like fades into black mist. So we're in this dark leftover mist. And as they see us, Oswalt, who's still in heavy shadow because of his big hat, slowly looks in their direction.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Grim Reaper for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
We have to leave. Yeah.
One of them kind of like nervously points at Oswalt and is like, "Are you here to punish us?"
Say yes.
Oh, we broke these people. They are crazy for good forever. Do you want to roll intimidation?
Fuck them up.
These poor guys, they've been intimidated to hell and back.
To death.
Also,
Give
sorry,
them a
I
good little,
forgot to
like,
say,
it depends
as
on
they're
what you did.
approaching the like camp, as they're becoming visible, they've clearly gone down the mountain with such reckless abandon that these guys are like fucked up and bloody now.
Yeah. Just tumbled down.
Yeah,
there.
they've literally like fallen down the mountain.
They
Like,
threw
they've
themselves down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. They're like
Dope.
So when they say, "Are you here to punish us?" Oswald's naive, but he's not stupid, right? So these guys are bloodied, running away from where he knows his party members went, and can see their swords and shit, or what gear they have on them. So he preps. Oh,
they have nothing on them. Their swords and shit are up there.
He's still gonna put 2 and 2 together and assume you guys got into a fight with them. So he's not gonna say anything, but he's going to prep a skeleton summon, which, as I've established in the past, makes him levitate just a little bit and his hair kind of like float out. So the guy points at him and says, "Are you here to punish us?" And then he starts to levitate a little bit, and the more black mist starts coming around him and stuff like that.
You should just point at him and say nothing. As you do that, you should just point at him and say nothing. He just holds his hand out in that guy's general direction. So if he does any wild shit, some stuff's gonna happen. Also, keep in mind,
all right,
Honey is also with us, so there's a huge.
Yeah. So, seeing your strange little group and the burning scorpion and Honey and everything going on there, and the black mist. He stops and he says that Oswalt does his thing, and they all just start screaming bloody murder and sprint off into the distance, never to be seen again.
This is their worst day of their lives, you guys. We did it.
Yeah.
You guys effectively just had the effect of a fear spell.
Yeah, these guys are going straight
just
to be
from like consecutive great intimidation rolls.
Bye, Felicia.
Holy shit.
Go bye.
They're gone.
They're gone.
You did it.
Wow.
Good.
Also, the amount of gold that you guys just found on them totals 50 gold.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, we will
totals,
split that.
like between the three of them, so we have to split it three ways.
The gold is nice, but the PTSD we inflicted is really where the value is.
It's really
those guys are never going to steal from anyone ever again.
No, Art.
The PTSD is priceless for everything else.
Oh, 25 each.
Yeah,
25 each.
Red.
Yeah, you and Scarlet can take 25 each. Art is still very much like, I'm not just gonna. Although
you take the brooch.
Nice? Oh, okay.
Honey, you take the brooch for your little cave.
That sword might be hot
actually.
For
You know
a
what?
while.
I'll put it on you. I take the little brooch and I very nicely pin it on Art. And I say, this one for you.
Oh,
that's nice.
It'll complement your eyes.
It's cursed. He's
it's cursed and you will die.
Oh, good.
It's cursed. You can never take it off. It shrinks you 2 size categories smaller.
Hey, also, hey, side note, Jeph.
What's up?
These gloves I've got.
Yeah, what's up?
He's been wearing them. Like, do I know if they are? Because I know they're magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know what they do yet. No,
I love
you have
it.
no idea.
No, I'm cool with it.
They haven't had any like negative effects or positive effects yet.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. He's still wearing them.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Cool.
What's the problem?
There's no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
They just look nice.
They look nice. They're elven made. They're very they're very nice.
Yeah. Got a nice gold embroidery design on them. It's great. Okay, so
So we did that, but we are so we are missing 2 glyphs to make this thing work.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
we can't activate the thing.
What were we gonna do? Were we gonna try anyways, or were we leaving? Because the full moon is soon, right?
Couple of days.
The full moon is soon. Knowing like where they are and that we have pieces of it. Like I said, I think Art is going to insist that we come back here on the full moon.
Yeah, of course. We have to.
Regardless.
I'm just worried whether or not we're going to be able to get all the pieces before then.
Yes. But yeah, regardless of whether or not we have all the pieces, he's going to insist. That said, so far we've found the pieces kind of through this little journey that following this path is taking us. Like we found the first one in the house, right? In the city. We found the second one here. So theoretically, we may be able to like finish this little pilgrimage we're doing and find all four. Like they may not be that spread out.
I don't doubt that they will be there. I'm just, if like they're at the other 2 locations we have to go to, is it going to be too far away? You know, like I don't know.
I think everything's like a kind of a half-day walk, give or take.
Okay, so maybe we have exactly the amount of time to
approximately.
get there if we hurry.
Yeah, like I think we don't have a lot of time to waste.
It's also pretty early in the day still.
Yeah.
Because you guys got up the mountain very, very quickly just because of all of your abilities. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's really only been like, I want to say, like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max since you guys woke up and then got to the top of the mountain.
Okay, well.
Yeah, so it's time to go to Old London City. Well, we have to get down. We have to get down there, and I do think Art will take like a tiny minor detour to actually like take a look at the pillars before they head down, since he didn't go up that way.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I can help you up there
like
again.
A like severe investigation sense, just in like I would like to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
They head down.
So Art is headed towards the array of pillars.
Yeah.
Which is to the west of you guys.
Yeah, just to know what's there.
Okay.
But yeah, he's not gonna like stick around or anything. Like I'm not gonna maybe just like a spot, not necessarily like being long enough to search or something, but just take a look and see if anything feels like right or not right. I don't know.
Okay. The pillars themselves, while they're, really obviously put there for some reason, are pretty unremarkable in and of themselves. They're just kind of made of stone and hanging out there. Yeah. One thing that would kind of strike you is that they do vaguely resemble some of the ruins you guys have seen before back in Castell. But I mean,
okay,
that's not especially shocking considering your whole reason
on
for
that
being
same
here.
Path, kind of. Yeah, it's more confirming what we already suspect.
Yeah,
more or less.
But
that all of this is connected.
Other than that, aside from the slots in each pillar that Scarlet has already seen, there's not really anything noteworthy on any of them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I figured. But
cool.
Yeah, let's head back down to the group, I guess.
All right. Seeing as it's been a little while since the sun has come up, your journey back down the mountain is far less pleasant than your journey up. And is, despite your abilities to help you climb with minimal effort, is much more exhausting. Which isn't saying a whole lot, considering it didn't exhaust you much to begin with, but it kind of sucks a little bit. But the further down the mountain you go, the more shade you're encountering. So,
okay. So
blah.
What do we do? Can we just move ourselves to?
I think we can just jump back down.
Yeah, and you can
just fly
reunite with the party.
I jump down the mountain.
Just jump all the way down.
Literally
just
jump.
Throw myself.
Boing!
Land just like around like
just like a big crater.
And you're like,
yeah.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Dragon Ball Z style.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it the 3-point like superhero landing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, so you guys now find yourselves reuniting with the rest of the party, and you see the burnt wreckage of a scorpion.
Hi.
Hanging around.
Wreckage?
Yeah.
I mean, its tail is in a different spot. It's charred to fuck and has a big hole in its head.
I'm assuming it's not on fire anymore.
No, by now the fire has gone out. It's just kind of a smoking husk.
Wow. There's a story here.
Knack nods at the scorpion carcass and looks at the group and says, I see you've met the scorpions.
Yep.
Yeah, they live in the walls.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, we know. We should have warned you. Knack leans down and buries the little scorpion body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna take this scorpion's venom. Come on.
Do you want some
Think
scorpion
ahead.
venom?
Of course. We can poison people.
Knack
I want
just
it.
looks at you and just...
How do you harvest a venom sac from something this big?
And also this burnt.
Well, I mean, usually with scorpions, you need to put the little tail when you press it against the thing, it will just produce the
little
venom.
drops
But
of
it
venom.
is huge, and I don't have a vessel. I will say.
How big is the fella?
Its tail has been severed. It is elsewhere.
Yeah.
That is true. You can just have a
It
tail.
was also on fire,
I'm
though.
not gonna carry it.
Knack goes over to the scorpion tail and takes it. Picks it up. This could be handy.
Yeah.
For like a snack later?
Yes, I gave him an idea.
No.
Okay. The tail is
Jeff's
roughly
gonna be
the size of like a short sword.
That's not bad.
A short sword, so he's not that big, or he had a tiny tail.
Yeah, it was not a very big scorpion.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was a big scorpion, but for
it was-
D&D
it was big for a
monsters,
scorpion.
it was a
okay.
pretty small scorpion.
Okay. Still.
I roll a knowledge nature. I want to know see if I know how potent this scorpion's venom is.
We could
Since
always prick Froggart with the tail and find out.
No. Fuck, what? You didn't do anything. What's with you today?
What if we do that? What if we did that and he didn't die? How fucked up would that be, though? Like
That would mean one of two things. That would mean either that Froggart is very resistant to poisons, or that the scorpion's venom is shit.
It is established that I know of this species of scorpion. So I got a 21.
Oh.
Okay. You know that for the fully grown scorpions, their venom is extremely potent and will typically kill anything that it stings within the course of a day.
Is this an adult scorpion tail?
It is not.
Fuck!
Well, still.
This is about half as potent, so maybe
Can I gauge
2 days, 2 days and a half.
area of how powerful this poison might be?
Yeah,
Possibly
about half as potent.
Dice or number. You can't just so it'll half kill someone.
No, it'll take twice as long.
Longer.
Their health and damage.
You fucking
What?
idiot!
It'll take longer.
That's what I'm talking about. I need clarification.
I
here.
said 2 days to 2.5 days.
Okay, so 2.5 day death.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking fuck.
Oh boy.
This fucking guy. Can you believe this?
I love how you gave him the information immediately. He was like, I need the information.
Why won't you give it to me?
Why would you tell me how potent it is and how long it takes to kill people?
I was expecting dice or numbers, not just
an answer.
100% dead
Yeah.
in a day. In 2.5 days.
Well, fine.
I
You
mean, it's
talked
cool. You don't
yourself
have
into
to
making
give me
this
numbers.
complicated, mister.
You don't have to give me numbers. I just wanted to make sure.
I can't
Okay.
wait for Knack to swing this fucking scorpion tail like a mace and hit someone in the fucking side with it. And then
No,
he's
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go point with it.
Oh my god.
If someone crosses this and needs to be dealt with.
At some point, like Jeph is going to be like, you just can't.
You just can't do it.
Like you have too many things.
So
You just have too many things.
Stop.
Knack
Like
has
I
too
know we're
many
not
things.
doing encumbrance, but like we have so many things.
It's
Knack has a
fine.
lot
You
of
guys have
things.
like pack animals and shit.
Brix's
Actually, most of
inventory
them.
is full. There is no more space in her inventory.
But now you
I
have
don't
a goat.
care. I'm still writing stuff on the sheet. You can't stop me.
It's fine. It's fine. Why else would you give Honey fucking like saddlebags and shit?
yeah. And now she's got Junior.
Exactly.
I poink Oswalt with the scorpion tail.
No!
I go, haha, poink.
Oswalt dies.
Do you really?
No.
Oswalt died.
Okay, good.
Oh no, Knack just kill Oswalt all of a sudden. He Family Guy face plants into the ground.
Yes.
In a single frame of animation.
As for poison, like actual damage, I would say that for 1d6 rounds, it does 1d4 damage. It's not amazing, but it does something.
How many shots does he have with this thing?
That's a good question. I'm not totally sure.
Oh, sick. Is it just going to be like Knack going around just poisoning things, and it's like, okay, you're out. Stop.
Stop, please.
Yeah. Till it runs dry.
Yeah.
I give it a little shake. You can hear it.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah, you can
No,
hear it
you don't
sloshing
fucking
around
hear
in there.
anything. You hear a disembodied scorpion tail rattling around.
What does that sound like? Go on.
Sounds gross.
Okay. Thanks, dude.
Really painted us a fucking mental picture there. Does it sound like gross?
Sounds like that.
Sounds like a can of
Happy.
beans. Kind of slurpy.
Yeah, there you go. A half-empty can of beans.
It's half empty. What do you mean it's half empty?
No, that's what it sounds like, you fucker.
Wait, so if this thing, by old rules, if this thing had like even poinked Oswalt or Brix, they'd be dead in 2.5 days?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes!
Jesus Christ!
Unless they have some kind of poison resistance or an antidote.
Aren't
You
you?
almost died!
Aren't
You
Aren't you a druid? Don't you have like the ability to remove poison?
I think
Well, I
could
mean, that's
just
also
cure it.
assuming you fail fortitude saves.
Well, I also
Yeah.
think I might have poison resistance by now. If I don't have it now, I get it eventually because I'm dead and
Gross.
shit.
What's the
Oh.
fort?
That's gross,
Okay,
yeah.
well, what's the
'Cause
fort?
you're nasty.
DC on the tail.
Hold the fuck on. I actually have a thing for that.
Like, are you planning on instantly using it? Like, we.
No, but I would like to know this now when we get it, and so it doesn't wind up being how did this sock get in my inventory type thing.
Yeah, fair
To
enough.
be fair, it's not like I need to figure out where everything that in Brix's inventory has come from. It's just
The sock was just specifically.
No, you don't. But if it is something that
mystery.
can be used, I'd rather do it now.
That's
While it's
fair.
probably in his notes.
The fortitude save is 17.
Damn,
Fuck my ass.
that's a
big one.
that's a save.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a good scorpion tail.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is a good
Knack balances it in his hand. He's like, puts
good
it
tail.
somewhere safe, wraps it up, puts it
When
cork on it.
suddenly you start hearing more skittering, more aggressive,
Yeah.
louder.
We can get out of here. We can fill you in on the way.
The ground rumbles beneath your feet.
Or we could
Oh, good.
kill them
The sand
all.
shifts.
Okay, well, we're not gonna have time.
Okay, well, we found the mom.
Oh, she's rumbling.
Yeah, it's fine. They can rumble all they want. We're out of here. We're leaving.
Do you flee?
Yeah, let's just leave.
But we got nothing to do here anymore. We might as well split.
Let's just leave.
Beat
Yeah,
cheeks,
they can
guys.
rumble all they want.
I vote. Let's try to leave.
Okay.
What happened?
Well, if we leave, we may still have to deal with this when we come back.
I mean, it took them this long to mobilize.
That's
But
true.
it seems like a problem
No,
for
let's
future us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Okay.
flood their tunnels with like.
Winners quit.
acid
Let's
or
hit the
something.
bricks.
Okay.
Let's just come back. Let's get a barrel of acid somewhere and come back and just
Yeah.
dump it in.
Make sure
you
we've
know?
got more alchemist fire by the time we come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a whole like fucking bucket's worth. Just like
Alchemist fire is a fluid, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just come with
Kellan,
like a,
you can actually like use fire spells out here. You're not gonna just destroy nature when you use them.
Yeah, you're so right.
yeah, glass the whole desert, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Glass desert.
if you really want me to burn a bunch of bugs alive, I guess. Like,
Usually I do want that, yes.
So
Yeah.
I assume you guys are beating cheeks out of here?
Hell yeah, beating cheeks.
Please
out
do
of
not
here.
ever
Yeah,
say it that
you
way.
guys
ever
were
again,
ready to
man.
go already, so
I talked to the
let's-
scorpions. Just kidding. Let's go.
Are we leaving or are we
Yeah,
talking?
let's go. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Art is like, no, you're not. Just drags him.
Grab him by the collar and drags him away.
I don't think so. Not today.
What if we just had an army of scorpion friends?
I mean, that would be great. I just don't see that being how this is going to go.
Yeah, I don't think they really appreciated us like murdering that one guy. So
okay, so as you guys are fleeing the scene, if you were to look behind you at the foot of the mountain, from where you guys just left, there is now just a swarming black mass of scorpions.
Oh.
Gross.
Too late, boys.
Well, see, we gotta leave them to cool down. Maybe by the time we come back, they'll be relaxed and they'll be at home again. You know?
Okay.
I'm gonna what if we just yeeted a fireball right onto that?
No, because it's not gonna kill all of them. You're just gonna make them more mad. We gotta let them calm down.
Yeah, but it'll look cool.
I have a spell that is literally fire bowling ball, and I could just throw a bowling ball at
what's
the
the
mask.
range on it? How far away are we? That would
I don't want to look it up.
How
Let's
do
go.
you are the person who's supposed to be rational here and be like, that is stupid, and we need to leave and leave them alone.
No.
Why don't you give
Nick
a shot,
is asking.
Kellan?
Okay.
Art isn't
Nah,
asking that.
what kind of?
I refuse
That'd
to
be
be the
awful.
straight man in any way for this group. So you better get your straight man act together.
If Knack just for fun fire bowling balled a bunch of scorpions, that would be like
That seems so against him. Like
that would be a character assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
It's just for
right.
fun.
Okay, so let's get out of here. Looking at the map,
Yep.
I know we have to go to Old London.
Mm-hmm.
Good old London.
Were we getting an idea about going to the stone tunnels as well? Or
I
no?
mean, not especially directly.
Okay.
There was not really anything that like directly said that you should head there.
Yeah. Okay, so I assume we would be taking the most direct route then to Old London.
Mm-hmm. While we make our trip there, would you guys like to catch up on what you've separately accomplished?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so Art will I guess we'll like start filling them in just on, you know, the pillars are up there, we're gonna need to come back.
If you saw the guys running out, that was us.
Yeah, he conveniently definitely isn't really talking about the people we encountered up there. So if anyone else wants to add that in, that's cool. But he's very tells them about the home in the cave, Tessara, all that stuff. Just kind of give a little recap on the story points.
Was there
and leaving
looting?
out the point.
Art, you're a cop. You're not allowed to lie to me.
You legally have to
rolls
tell
his
me if there was
eyes.
looting.
Yeah. It wasn't... It's not looting, but... Yeah, they took some things from those guys.
You
that ran
looted
down the
without me?
mountain.
We didn't loot. We just
Brix just like kicks
we didn't
a
loot. We didn't though.
and
We
like,
just extorted them out of money and stuff.
It was all Art's idea.
Art had the idea to loot people, and I wasn't there.
she throws a stone.
Oh no!
I just imagine you running away,
At
going,
me? Or
No, just like she's like throwing a little temper tantrum, just picking stuff up and chucking it and stuff.
I learned a lot
Are you riding on Junior while you're having this conversation?
Sure.
Okay. Junior is feeling your angry energy and is getting frustrated himself. He's not bucking you off or anything, but he's like
Screaming.
Oh man,
yes,
are we gonna have to fucking...
he's screaming, and every few steps he's like kicking backwards randomly, just because he also feels frustrated.
Brix tries to calm down a little bit just so that Junior doesn't get upset.
You got a pussyfoot around this fucking goat, not piss him off. Like, talking too loud.
He's doing that thing that goats do, and they're like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's a good face. We're going across the desert in midday, which is super fun.
Yeah, it's great. Sure. It's fucking... You guys must be drinking your water like madmen on account of it sucks balls to be outside right now.
Yeah. We can kind of see like the city on the horizon and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, not the whole city, just like the taller buildings that still exist. Because as the name might imply, it's the original spot where the city of London was being built.
Oh, I meant the new London city.
Yeah. You can see much of the sprawling city to the north of you. The old city you can see a little bit of.
Yes.
But
that makes sense.
It'd be funny if we got there and it was just scrape marks leading away from the location towards the new city.
Let's just take London City and push it somewhere else.
I'm gonna make my own London City with blackjack and hookers, but religious. So
yeah, but the opposite of blackjack and hookers. Maybe there were too many blackjack and hookers in old London cities. They had
to move.
Piety and nuns. There we go.
Yeah, I assume we wouldn't be able to see from our distance, or maybe when we were like a slight bit closer, but we wouldn't really be able to see if like there was additional guard at the openings of the walls and stuff.
No, you wouldn't have been able to see from that far away. You can pretty much just see like the outline of the city from that distance and not make out any real details. The only thing that you can very clearly see is the very bright structure that is the Grand Cathedral, because it's very high up and obnoxious.
Yeah, and I imagine it's like built to catch the
it's built to like reflect the sun and and just really be visible from wherever.
Oh.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are approaching the site of Old London, gradually more and more like husks of structures come into view. Much less impressive than the current structures, and pretty much all of them completely dilapidated. The ones that still kind of stand are these old watchtowers, and they are all over the place.
Okay. That makes things difficult.
Some are more intact than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a tower is the only direction we have coming here.
Fair enough. The towers are in the largest concentration on the east side.
Okay.
Y'all. And kind of like go through the middle of the old city. So it's like a large cluster of them on the east that kind of form a point shape if you were to kind of gather them all together into one shape into the center.
That's
Is this
That's weird.
like is I don't know, what's the population of this place?
Of this place?
Abandoned.
Zero? Okay, then
Scorpions.
Yeah, abandoned.
then we can just at least we can walk around however the hell we want is what I mean. We don't really have to be worried about people seeing us or anything.
No,
we
no.
just gotta find our way, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I
still,
guess-
would Art know more about Old London than all of us? Like, you're gonna have to be our guide?
Would I?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so.
I mean, I would, but like, let's see what rolls say,
How long has Old London been, pooped out? How long has it been
I imagine this is like kind of almost ancient ruins level.
Yeah.
Because the whole idea of the Wanderer is that like the Wanderer gave them all their technology and stuff to like make things that were better. So I imagine it was like post Wanderer, they were like, let's make London City better.
Right. And how long ago was that?
Long enough to be like a legend. So
like,
no, I know, but
literally thousands of years.
Wow. So this place has been like, decrepit for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking elf generations.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh shit.
So basically anything you'll ever know is from the fucking history books.
What? Sorry?
What am I adding to this?
I think
just like
for your knowledge local, we were giving you a +5 to that.
Okay, sweet. On top of my like intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So that's a 27.
Oh damn.
You did good on your history book.
I got a 19.
So,
Fuck yeah.
Art being a huge nerd.
Yeah, studying all weekends while everybody was out having sex and drinking. He was inside studying history.
Studying the blade,
Obviously.
but the blade was history.
Obviously.
Yeah, he was studying the blade, but the blade was history.
Okay.
Continue.
So, this place has been abandoned for a long time, since, like you said, before Wanderer Legends even began to show up, people started to leave the city behind. It was one of the few places in the desert where you could feasibly find water. It required digging, but it existed deep below the surface. It was an issue, however, seeing as all manner of creatures were also drawn to the area because water. But it was ultimately abandoned because as construction proceeded on the Grand Cathedral, people gradually moved more and more close to the church because of just the culture, and B, because as they were able to develop their magic relating to Avaste and getting crops and everything, they eventually really didn't need this natural source of water, which was becoming a problem. So as soon as the church really went into full swing, the people just kind of bailed and made a much better city.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretend that Art said exactly that.
Okay.
Cool.
And just as we're like walking through the city, he's like spouting off like little like history facts and stuff.
Aww.
But none of it appears to be that useful in our current context.
That was why all the watchtowers exist as they do, though.
Yes. To
keep an eye out for the creatures that would try and bust into the city for water.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I guess in amongst this, as we're walking through, he'll also say the other runes that we found, if we presume that's what we're looking for, they all were concealed with magic. So maybe we should see if any of these towers have magic in them.
Okay. So detect magic.
There's a lot of towers. Yeah, detect magic. I can't detect magic. That's why I have to say these things.
But we do have a necromancer that can detect the magics.
Yeah.
All right, I'll detect.
Oswald, it's your time to shine.
Finally, something I can do that's not murder.
Hooray!
Oswalt does
Congratulations.
Oswalt detects the magic.
Okay.
Oswald just goes like this. He then puts the finger in the air, and then he can feel the magic. You know?
Oh yeah, chock full of
magic.
magic.
That's how it works.
Oh yeah, there's fucking magic everywhere. No, looking farther into the city, you see two faint magical glows ahead of you to the west.
Okay.
2 faint magical glows is good.
Mm-hmm.
We do need 2
Are we changing maps?
things.
Oswalt points in the direction of the glowing bits and goes, got some magic going on over there. Got some glowing, some ominous glowing.
There she glows.
There she glows.
Get out. Leave immediately.
Right.
Goodbye, guys.
No, it was really good. I'm just mad that I didn't think
It was
of it
wonderful.
first.
That was wonderful.
Okay.
I loved it.
Okay.
So where's the glow coming from?
Okay, so the glow is very, very faint. But they are, from where you guys are now, you have followed this glow for a little while. I don't know how long your detect magic lasts.
Sorry, up to a minute per level, so it'll last for 6 minutes.
Okay. So, following the glow, you find yourself closer to the center of the city, where some of the newest, quote-unquote, towers were constructed. Some of the ones that are more intact than some of the others. There are 2 that are mostly still standing, and 1 that has completely collapsed.
Yeah.
At this point, when you reach this area, the detect magic has worn off, but you are confident that it is in this vicinity.
Okay. And given kind of, because we've described it as kind of a thermal vision or whatever, could we derive whether it was like coming from either of the towers or any of the towers?
Strangely enough, no. It seems to have been coming from between them.
Oh. So like the empty space between them, you mean? Between the 2 main towers? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to do some digging.
Yeah, I wonder if there's something under the sand, and let's hope it's not too deep.
Or an invisible building.
Invisible building.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the end of another episode of Stumble Quest. The theme is Struttin from Louie, Zong, and all their music is provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. This is a bi-weekly podcast, so we'll have a new episode for you on all of our platforms in 2 weeks. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, we are at StumbleQuest. And if you are looking for a very nice place to hang out on the internet, full of very nice internet people, may I recommend our Discord. The link to that is in the description. Come hang out. If you want to know more about the show, the people who make it, and the world it takes place in, check out our website, StumbleQuest.com. If you happen to go to our website, may I recommend clicking on the Level Up Dice link there. They're a group of people that make incredibly luxe dice that I recommend checking out. They're real pretty. Also, if you like the show, please share it with your friends and leave us a review. It helps us a lot, and we rely on word of mouth for people to learn about us so they can listen to our ha-ha stories. So we're leaving Skitter Mountain and we're on our way to Old Mondon, which is like the other Mondon we were at, but old. And I'm sure as you can tell, we're making progress for once, so that's pretty cool. We're not just running around harassing NPCs, so look forward to see what happens when the 5 of us dip our dumbass toes into the plot. Ooh. We'll see you in 2 weeks, okay? Bye-bye.